Alright, just a quick video on how to install the Heltec V3 into my no-step design cases. So either you've ordered a case with the buttons and they're taped down inside, or you've ordered a kit. That's the case, the buttons, and the battery required. So first thing we're going to do is 2mm Allen takes these screws out. Top just pops off. Pull the buttons out. We're going to pull the tape off and install the buttons in those, the holes down there. Real simple. It's going to look like this. All right. Now we're going to take the Heltec, and it really helps if you sand the sides down just a little bit with a nail file or little piece of sandpaper. Just touch it up to make it slick. Sometimes it's not necessary, but it makes it a lot easier. So we just slide it in this way, kind of hold it over top of the buttons, push it in past there, push down a little bit, make sure we're lined up with the charge hole there. Make sure this wire is over top so we're not going to get it pinched whenever we drop it in. And then we just push it down, wiggle it around, double check our hole there. And sometimes you may need to get in beside it there, the fingernail or a little screwdriver, but just wiggle it about. And this one's not quite down yet, so just need to, there it goes, just kind of a little forward pressure. Just being careful not to damage any of those chips there. But just push it down. It's good. It's not quite lined up here, so we're going to push it down up front. There we go. That's pretty much it, guys. We're going to now install the SMA connector. We're going to use all of these washers. Some of them don't use all of them, but this is designed to use every one of those washers. So we're just going to, pretty self-explanatory here, just wiggle it up through there best you can. It gets a little ways in, snap it down, push it up. Flat washer on the bottom, lock washer nut, and tighten this down. Now you're going to want to tighten it with a wrench or something, but be real careful and don't over tighten the nut there. You can crack the case, and should you crack the case, it won't affect form or function, and you won't even see it once it's fully assembled. But better off not cracking the case. Now we're going to install the antenna. Just make sure you install the antenna. It's easy to forget that step. All right, that's pretty much it there. Now we just we'll confirm function of the buttons before we screw it together. We want to hear that click. I don't know if you can hear it there, but I do. And then we just plug up the Heltec. Plug in the battery. We're back together here. One thing to watch out for when you go to sandwich it together, it can, right there, it's caught. If you see there's a gap, the wires are pinched down under there. So we're going to just open it up a little, see where the wires are hanging up, kind of push them toward the middle. Doesn't really matter where they're at, long as they just don't get pinched on the sides there. Try it again, and when it's right, it's a tight fit there. You can see it's, real tight fit. Now it's it. We put our screws in. Then you'll plug it in your computer, put it on the meshtastic web flasher, flash it for Heltec V3, and you've got yourself your new node. Thanks, guys.